Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to Fallout 4. So, we're back in here, back in Sanctuary, and I think we left off with the Minutemen, or at least Preston, who's part of the Minutemen, and his band of followers saying we're going to meet back here. And what I've done, really quickly, off camera, is just set up a very, very basic settlement. So, the crafting system in this game is pretty complex. If you have people that want to settle in a town, you have to like build beds for them, you have to build water sources for them, food, and I don't have anything to build food yet, so we're not doing so good on the food front, but hopefully we'll fix that in time. And also defenses, and if you give them all of these resources, then they'll be happy, they'll thrive. And how you get resources in order to build stuff is you have to be in a workshop area, or you can pick up items throughout the world. For example, you can pick up like a hot plate on a stove, and then you can put that hot plate in your workshop, and it'll give you whatever resources are used to make that hot plate. Or you can go to a workshop area and tear down certain things, like a street lamp, for example. I can tear this down for steel rubber, a fuse, and a broken light bulb. So I can scrap all that crap, and then I can use all of those resources to create different stuff. So for example, if I wanted to build walls so my villagers aren't sleeping outside under the stars, I could go to wood structures, and I could go to walls, and I could put walls up around here. So this is the, I guess, main addition to Fallout 4 from the previous Fallout games. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of it. I really rather just do the Fallout stuff, like killing bandits and exploring and looting stuff. Not as much of a fan of all the building, but it is in the game, and I just wanted to show that off really quickly. But we're going to be focusing more on the, shooting and looting, definitely, in this playthrough, rather than the building settlement stuff. But if you want to do that, that's in the game as well. And so what we're going to head off and do now is we're going to start going to Diamond City. So there is a couple things we could do for the Minutemen if we wanted to. We could talk to some settlers, and if you do that, then you can help out the settlers, usually by killing bandits. There's a bunch of Minutemen quests where you help some settlers kill bandits, and they join your cause. And there's a ton of quests where that's the quest, essentially. So I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of that, but those quests might even stretch on forever, I don't know. But if you want to just kill endless bandits and recruit more people to join your cause, you can do that. I'm not really into that. Also, one other thing that I want to talk about really quickly as we wait for this loading screen to end is someone brought up a very valid point in the comments and said, dude, it seems like you already know everything about this game. So is this going to be like a let's play or some sort of blind walkthrough, or are you just going to know everything? Well, you may be happy to know I haven't really played the game past the point where we're at right now. I don't know what's going to happen with the main quest. I have not been to Diamond City before on my other character, so I really don't know. Hopefully there's going to be a lot of cool side quests in Diamond City that involve more than just shooting a bunch of bandits. That would be nice. But we're going to find out. So our objective for this episode is to get to Diamond City, maybe find out a little bit of information about what happened to our son, and maybe do some interesting stuff along the way. It looks like we're coming up to a place here. Some kind of old diner.
I ain't giving you poison shilling chem pushers anything. Do you know what that junk has done to my boy?
Looks like we got a disagreement going on here. We can talk to these people. Lower your gun.
You stop waving that gun in my face, or it's gonna involve me.
That's it. You're dead.
Wow. Okay, they are aggressive. Never mess with a dude with a minigun. It's probably not a good idea. So Wolfgang didn't exactly put up much of a fight. And his pal here, she's down too. Let's see. They got some rounds. A bobby pin, which is nice. You can use that for lock picking. We didn't even have a bobby pin up to this point. We took a lot of damage. We almost died. One thing to consider is like maybe wearing armor might be a good thing. That's not something I've done up to this point.
I can't wait to see the crows feeding on that scumbag. Here, this is for you. Now, if you ever need to trade, my shop's open.
Sure. Alright, let's barter with her, see what she's got for sale. Also, level 5. Cool, we'll be able to pick a new perk. Might be able to sell some stuff to her. Honestly, I could sell her this minigun. It's good though. We'll hold on to it just in case we like run into another one of those death claws. That would be nice. We'll sell some extra weapons. I'll sell the laser musket because it's pretty bad in my opinion. Also, we're not going to be messing around with power armor, so we can sell this stuff. And sell the wedding ring. Man, the past is the past. We're moving on. Just like that. I wonder if she's got any decent ammo for sale. Bobby pins, we'll buy some of those. So we can do some lockpicking, that would be nice. I think we got enough ammo where we don't necessarily have to purchase a lot. So we made some caps from Trudy here. I'm also going to switch to a different weapon so we can save the minigun in case we run into something very difficult to kill. So we helped her out, which is nice. And we can also... We have a trading post unlocked now, so we can just fast travel back to that point at any time if we need to buy some ammo or something like that. Also, we got healed up from that level up, so we probably want to check that out. We got 2 level ups even. Sweet. We'll put one into agility, because that's fairly low. I know luck is good for some stuff, but to be honest, it's a hard skill to quantify exactly what it's good for, so we'll do perception. And eventually at some point we'll start putting some more points into perks as well, and not just the main skills, the main stats, like strength and endurance and all that good stuff, but it's good to have your main stats high at the same time. What's this? Wicked shipping. The beautiful thing about all Fallout games, but Fallout 4 especially, is there's just so much to see in the environment, even when you're just walking around. Of course, you have to go to every single place on foot, or maybe if there's vehicles in this game, I couldn't tell you for a fact whether there are or not, but every time you have to go to a place initially before you can fast travel there, you have to go on foot and run there, and Diamond City is quite a far ways off, but usually you'll get attacked by bandits or stuff like that, and there's always flowers that you can gather. They'll probably heal you or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. I may just cut this out if we don't run anything too interesting on our route to Diamond City. Although there is what looks like some sort of car scrapyard over here. It's got like cars stacked on top of each other for the mini-map icon. The Jalbert Brothers Disposal. We'll check this place out really quickly and then be off to Diamond City. They got a Nuka-Cola machine with actual Nuka-Cola in it. That's pretty rare. Are there any enemies here? Yes, sir. Mole rats again. These are like Dogmeat's favorite. Mole rats. We've had experience with them in the past. Not sure what the mole rat hides and mole rat teeth are used for. I mean, probably crafting something. We'll take a lot of this mole rat meat. It's not great healing and does give you a lot of radiation poisoning when you eat it. But it's better than nothing, so I'm going to hold on to that. That looks like it's it, although we get some yum yum deviled eggs and Child of Adam's short rag. So this guy's like a member of a Child of Adam, or that is not a guy. I apologize. The bald head fooled me. Also, we got a military frequency, AF-95, so that's going to be some kind of side quest. And that sounds well and good, but we're headed to Diamond City at the moment, so we'll get back to that at some point. I do see a city off in the background. I don't know if that's the one. But there's definitely something going on here. If I think about the Massachusetts area, like, the biggest city is obviously Boston, that you would think of, so maybe Diamond City is the ruins of Boston. Although, at the same time, if you think about, like, geography, I don't think Boston and Concord are this close together. Not that they're... Uh-oh. Oh, dog meat! No! I'm gonna have to just let him suffer. I could give him a stim pack, but since he's a follower, he will regenerate over time. Look at that. See, he's fine. He just shakes it off. Dog meat is like Crypto the Super Dog. He's got a skeleton of like indestructible steel. He can take a mine right to the face and be fine in a short amount of time. There's definitely some kind of firefight going on in the background, which is a little bit worrying. We'll check how far away on the map Diamond City is and if this is the place. Yeah, it looks like we're entering the outskirts of this massive city that extends on for quite a while, so... Yeah, we're getting fairly close to our destination here. And since there's gunfire going on all along, like, don't be too surprised if we get attacked pretty soon here. Fraternal Post, 115. Nice. Looks like some kind of government building. At the same time, it's like a fraternity. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so we're running away from the gunfire, which I see as like a positive thing. Ice cream shop. Ice cream sounds great right now. A life preserver. Can we wear that? That would be awesome. I mean, you can't have any more swag than wearing a life preserver, but it doesn't look like we can put it on. I don't know what this harness is. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was a needed change, I think. These look like teleport pods or something. Preservation shelters. I don't want to open that because there's probably going to be like a dead body in there, and not that I'm afraid of a dead body here and there, because you'll see a lot of those in Fallout, but yeah. We'll leave that be for the time. This reminds me a lot of like Fallout 3 when you're running through the ruins of Washington. Wreck of the USS Riptide. Oh, I guess this bridge is still together. Like the boat just crashed into the bridge. I imagine you can probably go down there. There's probably like bandits to fight or something if you go down into the wreckage of that ship. But we're just going for Diamond City. I mean, we're getting fairly close, I think. There's going to be like a city within a city at some point here. It's like Inception for cities. The goal on our minimap has definitely grown quite a bit larger, so we're almost there. Everyone's an asshole. I love that. Some of the dialogue that, oh man, there's super mutants to fight. And mutant hounds. Super mutant dogs. This is amazing. Okay, we're gonna join in here. I'm gonna stay in the back, though, because these Diamond City security guys look pretty beefy, so I think I'm gonna let them, like, take care of the majority here. But we might as well, like, gain some XP for this. There's super mutants up on the roof. This guy looks crazy. Super mutant skirmisher. The skull next to his name is worrying. I imagine that means like he's just a really tough enemy for our level, so we're gonna not take shots at him and hopefully he doesn't fire back. He was just like a regular super mutant though. We are not doing very much damage per shot, but we got a bunch of Diamond City dudes with us. I wonder if this dog dropped anything. Mutant hound meat, I'll take that. It's probably better than the other meat that we've been using. We're just like emptying bullets into these guys and not doing a whole lot of damage, so this probably isn't the wisest investment of ammo, so I'm just gonna leg it from here on out. So those are our first super mutants. I think super mutants like have some sort of radiation poisoning. Like they were humans at one point, I want to say. I believe that's right. What's up? Dude, it's fine. It's just dog meat. He's not gonna hurt you. He's a friendly guy.
What do you mean you can't open the gate? Stop playing around, Danny. I'm standing out in the open here, for crying out loud.
Me too.
I got orders not to let you in, Miss Piper. I'm sorry. I'm just doing my job.
Ooh, just doing your job. Protecting Diamond City means keeping me out, is that it? Oh, look, it's the scary reporter.
I'm sorry, but Mayor McDonough's really steamed, Piper. Saying that article you wrote was all lies. The whole city's in a tizzy.
Ugh. You open this gate right now, Danny Sullivan. I live here. You can't just lock me out. I can wait all day, Danny.
Hey
Open
yo.
up.
Are you quite finished with your rant?
You want into Diamond City, right?
Oh yeah, of course. Sounds like a
I
nice
just
place.
got here, but
Oh my gosh. Imagine if a stranger just comes up to you looking like this.
What's that?
It's like, hey lady, I just sold the wedding ring.
From Quincy?
I'm
You have
available.
enough supplies to keep the general store stocked for a whole month? You hear that, Danny? You gonna open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Myrna about losing out on all the supply?
Jeez, all right. I need to make it personal, Piper. Give me a minute.
I think we're gonna get in. I think it worked.
Better
My
things like
sexiness
this
was too much for them to
just
handle.
the bluff.
Okay, Diamond City, here we come. What's up? Oh, the mayor's just right here. I think this was the guy that's not a fan of this Piper. So, this is going to be
who let you
awkward.
Back inside. I told Sullivan to keep that gate shut. You devious, rabble-rousing slanderer. The level of dishonesty in that paper of yours. I'll have that printer scrapped for parts.
I'll put a cork in it, Mayor. We're in. Just get over it.
Ooh, that a statement, Mr. McDonough? Tyrant mayor shuts down the press.
We should probably talk
Why
to
don't we
him.
ask the newcomer? You support the news? Because the mayor's threatened to throw free speech in the dumpster.
Right now, I'm down for supporting anything.
Always believed in freedom of the press.
Oh, I didn't mean to bring you into this argument, good sir. No. You look like Diamond City material. Welcome to the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Safe, happy, a fine place to come. Spend your money. Settle down. Don't let this muckraker here tell you otherwise, all right?
If my character looks like Diamond City material, I'm not sure if I want to be in this city right now.
I'm sure your city's a great place.
Yeah, greatest house of cards in the Commonwealth. Until the wind blows.
Now, was there anything particular you came to our city for?
Clothing would be nice, but,
I'm trying to find
lost my son.
Trying to find someone? Who?
my son, Sean. He's less than a year old.
Wait, your son's missing? Oh, you hear that, McDonough? What's Diamond City Security doing to help this man, huh? This isn't the first missing persons report to come through here, and now we have an infant who's been taken?
Don't listen to her. Well, I'm afraid that our security team can't follow every case that comes through. I'm confident that you can find help here. Diamond City has every conceivable service known to man. One of our great citizens can surely find the time to help you.
Well, sure.
We got a persuade option here.
A mayor of a great city must know everyone. Who can help me?
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have time for any more questions. I'm a busy man. Enjoy your stay in our fair city.
Dang, I thought we were gonna
This is
pass
ridiculous. Diamond City Security can't spare one officer to help. I want the truth, McDonough. What's the real reason security never investigates?
I've had enough of this, Piper. From now on, consider you and that little sister of yours on notice.
Yeah, keep talking, McDonough. That's all you're good for. A big Diamond City welcome from the mayor. You feel honored yet? Look, I gotta go get settled in, but, stop by my office later. I have an idea for an article you'd be perfect for.
She seems like a decent fellow. Alright, let's check out the city. I don't know about that guy. Probably the first thing we could do is like find a shop, maybe see if there's anything that we need to invest in. And hopefully at this point we'll be able to like travel to Diamond City in the future as well, so we won't have to make that trek through the firefight with all the super mutants again. I would rather avoid that until we're a high enough level to deal with them at least. And also I'm interested in like picking up some side quests, so I imagine Diamond City will have a few, but we'll keep our eyes out. Another radio tower signal found. Can't play any of the radio stations, unfortunately, because, you know, copyright and stuff. But. Diamond City Market. Oh, noodles. This is like Panda Express of the future. His name's even Takahashi. That is awesome.
And just say yes. It's all he understands.
Okay,
Hey, Takahashi.
I'll say yes. Yes.
Yes?
Oh, you can sell stuff to him, I guess. Or maybe not, because he doesn't have anything for sale.
With your razor, he'd bleed. Don't mean
What's going on here, John?
If you're looking for a haircut, the salon's open in the morning.
Not really. No, I'm good. My hair looks amazing as it is.
Word of advice. Never call your mother a simp unless she really is one. Thanks.
As far as I can tell, synths are like androids or something like that, so calling someone a synth is like a serious insult. So you want to avoid that.
Everyone else may be closed, but Diamond City Surplus is open 20...
That sounds
Sure.
good. Diamond City Surplus. Do you have a shirt? That would be nice. Wastelander's chest piece. +1 to agility and perception. It costs a lot though, so I would have to sell some stuff in order to be able to afford that. Over 500 caps worth of stuff. I don't even know if I have that. The minigun's worth a decent amount, but almost everything else in my inventory is not, so I don't think we're going to be able to get to 500 caps. So we'll have to leave that behind. As good as it sounds to get a decent piece of armor that actually boosts some stats. A lot of these magazines that you can pick, they'll like give you increases. Like the one, your special one, I think gave us strength or something when we picked it up. It was nice. Grognak the Barbarian helps out. Okay, so we're not going to be able to afford that awesome shirt, which is unfortunate. Let's look for a bar or something like that. Maybe get some bearings on what exactly this town is all about. Schoolhouse. Detective. That sounds interesting.
Does anyone fight back? Institute has to have enemies,
Hi.
right?
What? You mean the railroad?
They're not interested in talking. Valentine Detective Agency.
Damn sin.
This sounds intriguing. We'll check it out.
Luck wouldn't last forever.
I'll explore for a little bit here and see if we can't pick up a side quest or something like that.
Something wrong?
Another stray coming in from the rain. Afraid you're too late. Office is closed.
I know you must be busy, but I won't take much of your time, miss. It's important.
You don't get it. The detective, he's gone. Missing.
I could find him.
Don't worry, I can help.
I'm great at
Tell me
detecting
what
detectives.
Nick was working a case. Skinny Malone's gang had kidnapped a young woman, and he tracked them down to their hideout in Park Street Station. There's an old vault down there that they use as a base. I told Nick he was walking into a trap, but he just smiled and walked out the door like he always does.
Ask for money.
I'll find
No,
him.
I'll help you
Have
out.
my word.
Thank you. Nick should be easy to spot. He's always wearing that old hat and trench coat getup. Please, hurry.
Alright, let me get this straight. This Nick guy, he thought it was a good idea to go covert ops in a dangerous gang, and the best thing he could think of is dressing like a stereotypical detective? I don't know if that was the brightest idea. But we'll definitely do this Nick Valentine quest at some point. We also got this Road to Freedom quest. I completely forgot where we picked that up, but we may do that at some point as well. Let's go talk to Piper, because she seemed like, you know, one of the few decent people in the city that we've seen so far. I mean, we've only talked to the robot and the depressed secretary other than her, but, you know, we'll give it a shot. Hopefully Piper's back at her office by now.
No funny business.
No funny business. Man, I live for the funny business. Is this it? No. They spelled public wrong with public occurrences. I mean, I'm not gonna judge him for that, though. Oh.
Back.
I fell.
Could be right behind you.
Maybe that's her kid. Oh, you're coming downstairs to meet me. Hello.
Hey, Piper.
Glad you dropped by. You holding up, Blue?
Why are you calling me that?
'Cause you're a vault dweller? I know you're not wearing the blue jumpsuit right now, but the Pip-Boy and the fish out of water look, dead giveaways. So here's the deal. I want an interview. Your life story in print. I think it's time Diamond City had a little outside perspective on the Commonwealth. You do that, and I'll tell you what. I'll come with you. Watch your back while you get used to the world above ground.
A new follower? That sounds awesome. I mean, I like dog meat, but it'd be nice to have a follower that could actually
So, I
talk.
know you're from a vault. How would you describe your time on the inside?
It was cold. It was completely normal.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Normalcy is a bit of a relative concept in the Commonwealth, but okay, I can work with that. So, you've seen the Commonwealth, Diamond City. How does it compare to your old life?
Oh, I love
I've been
destroying
having too much
things.
fun blowing things up. Think about it.
Gotta make my job hard for me, huh? Alright, if that's the quote, that's the quote.
I love it.
Now, I already know you're looking for your son, Sean. Do you suspect the Institute was involved in his kidnapping?
I don't know, but yeah.
Sure sounds like
Totally.
It might be.
Not even a baby is safe from them. And people wonder why I can't just look the other way. For the last part of our interview, I'd like to do something different. I want you to make a statement to Diamond City directly. The threat of kidnapping is all but ignored in the Commonwealth. Everyone wants to pretend it just doesn't happen. What would you say to someone out there who's lost a loved one but might be too scared or too numb to the world to look for them?
There's not an option that says get over it, so I guess we'll say don't lose
How
hope.
much you want to give up? Don't. You have to have hope that you'll see them again. Or at least, that you'll know the truth.
A strong note to end on, Blue. Thanks. That's everything. It's gonna take some time to put this all together, but I think your story is gonna give Diamond City plenty to talk about. Anyway, I agreed to come with you, right? Watch your back. Just say the word when you're ready. I can't wait to see where the story goes next.
Piper.
Yeah, we're gonna take her along.
Sure, let's go.
Will do.
So, unfortunately, Dogmeat
boy.
is going to head out,
You'd head home.
and we're gonna lose him. We'll send him back to Sanctuary. But the reason why I want a human companion is because, with human companions, sometimes they'll, like, interact in dialogue, so you'll be talking to some other character in the game, and your human companion will, like, say stuff, or sometimes they'll, like, be happy with the responses you give, or they'll be upset. You don't get that with Dogmeat, so as cool as Dogmeat is, and I do love dogs, I mean, he's a cool dude, but it's just, like, you get way more out of having a human companion. So, yeah, that's why we're gonna run with Piper from now on. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. I might explore the city a little bit on my own and, like, see who there is to talk to, like, start side quests, but all of that will go over in the next episode. So until then, have a good one. Farewell.